Hey, Novelenial, doing some test plays today. So I'm going to be running your map here, Diabolical Adrenaline Guitar. I have run this before. It was a long time ago, so I'm kind of hoping that I'll still be able to look at it with fresh eyes. But yeah, I was kind of hoping someone else would run it, so, you know, you're not just getting my opinion. But it's been in the list for a while, so I figured, like, I'll run it. If you do want to get a second opinion, I completely understand. Feel free to repost it and such. But otherwise, I'll just kind of jump right in. Not going to do all the difficulties, because that'll take a while, even though it's kind of a short song. But I'll try to run through a couple, unless, like, there's something really weird that I need to talk about with your harder ones. Might have to pull in the jump distance on some of the difficulties. The reaction time is kind of weird. Like, your expert plus is like 800. I'll play it as is. I might have to pull the jump distance in if it feels uncomfortable for me to play. But otherwise, we'll just kind of jump in, starting now. Yeah, you mentioned it's like tech and chains and stuff, so I will mention, like, that's not my strength. I am trying to learn tech and get a little bit better at it, but that was kind of one of the reasons why I wasn't doing this one, because I'm just not sure I can really give you good feedback. I think that was a reset on the yellow. Technically, these are vision blocks, but I think they're fine. Well, that might have been reset on blue, unless you were... I mean, I might call things resets when really they're just acceptable tech patterns, so take it with a grain of salt. Yeah. Yeah, I like labeling the wrist rolls with the... Oh my god, that was me. Okay, that was weird. With arcs. That's kind of weird, because, like, you're doing your... Oh, yeah, some definitely vision blocks here. Well, okay, yeah. Try to remember to come back to that part. Oh my gosh, it's fine, it's fine. Oh. Yeah, like, doing, like, the slow chains with... Oh my... Oh, shoot, I didn't turn off on level fail. Okay. Sorry. I usually have that. I don't know why that's not on. Okay, I'll just kind of go half. Yeah, so, like, as you can see, I'm struggling with these patterns. So it doesn't necessarily mean they're bad. Yeah, so for example, what I was talking about there, that one's a little weird to me because, like, my one hand's moving fast and it's not just a chain, it's like a slow chain. So it feels really weird, like, having to do these rapid notes here and then do a slow chain with this hand. Oh, yeah. See, okay. So that was the part I struggled with before. So, I mean, the issue I'm having with that, I mean, assuming that there's no parity issues that I'm just not seeing, that yellow note kind of tucked behind the blue note is, like, super throwing me off. So it might be fine, but I'm struggling with it. So, yeah. Okay, I think I got it there. Okay, yeah, and that there with the two rapid notes, like, again, it might, oh my goodness, it might be fine, but it, like I think even if you just lifted the second one up or something, I mean, it's, I don't know, these could be me problems. Oh my god. So sorry I got distracted by something. I thought someone was in the room. That part's pretty cool. Okay, cool. Yeah, again, this is probably the intention, but very bottom heavy map. Again, if that's what you're going for, that's fine, but just, thought I'd mention that. Sorry. There we go. Okay, so, I mean, yeah, I think I'm gonna mark this with, a blue check mark because I think that it's just a little techy for me. I'm just not there yet. I like when you mark your techie stuff in your wrist rolls with the arcs. That's really nice. Yeah, some resets there that feel a little uncomfortable, like the blue that was kind of in the corner there. This feels like a nice down map though, because you know, you're emphasizing all the beats, but you kind of got the flavor. Man, I'm not good at slow chains. I don't know if that was a reset here, but they had like a blue chain kind of coming in that felt a little awkward to hit. I think because the yellow note was already across, like over to the right. So then for me to swing the blue note over and also go in the same direction, that felt a little weird. I really like that pattern. Might be hard for expert level to read it, but I think it's probably fine. Okay. I'm going to try to whip through one more. It's such a quick song. Some of those arcs are kind of like going through each other, which, even if it's not like wrong technically, just felt a little, like it looked cosmetically a little weird. Otherwise, again, I like this as a down map. That first set of chains felt like it was fine, but just not, I don't know, not as smooth as I'd like, I guess. I like what you did there. That reset felt a little weird. But I like how you are down mapping the bomb parts, because like you definitely have the same feel, but like that was just way simpler than the other versions of it. Like that's great. Okay, you know, this is going fine. Let's just do the last two. It's really not that long. Okay, so like now as we're getting into like normal difficulties, I'm probably expecting to see more resets and stuff. We'll see. Kind of weird to reset up. So like, because like most players when they reset are going to reset to like this position. So when you have the reset but they have to reset to the down position, it can be a little weird. Some of these angles might be kind of hard for a normal level player. Like usually when I test play normal, I think of my dad, and he always tells me that he hates doubles when they go in opposite directions. They find them really intimidating. If you're going to put notes in the top row for normal difficulty, oh my god, sorry, that was me. I would probably make them dots. Just makes it a little bit more difficult, or a little bit easier. That was neat. Might be intimidating for a normal level player. Ooh, and same with that crossover. But, you know, you got a lot of space between these notes, so I would maybe simplify the first one of those. Yeah, but otherwise that felt good. Okay. This is great for normal. Like again, it's you've got the feel of what you're trying to do, but it is just way simpler. The notes are very friendly so far. Again, going in opposite directions might be a little bit too difficult for easy. Same thing, I'd put dots in any top row notes. Again, that was a reset, I think, going in the up direction, which is a little weird. I believe for easy, you also really want to mostly stick with the cardinal directions, which is going to be like avoiding diagonals. But I love how much time you're giving players. I think I'm through the part that had the bombs in your other map. I think that was the part where you had the walls. And if so, I think that's great. Yeah, like getting rid of the bombs for easy. Yeah, I think that was really good. That was really good. You know, like obviously I'm not an easy level player, but I think that was like one of my favorite difficulties that I played, because I think that that's the one that kind of hit what I picture being the difficulty the best, if that kind of makes sense, right? Like it was an excellent down map. It still had a lot of the feel with like your chains and stuff, and there were a couple of wall parts that were really cool. But the simplification for it, I think, was really, really on point there. So, yeah, I thought that was really well done. All the difficulties were interesting. Like I said, you might want to get a second opinion. I think I even said that the first time I played it, just because I'm not a tech player and such. But, you know, I hope watching me play it helps.